Hello, hello. Uh, Hi. Big, big gushers out tonight. Um, Let me set up everything first. I have to get the music going and stuff like this. Sorry, I haven't gotten it ready before the stream because I was planning to call it Working on Stuff 3 Electric Manatee, but I was contemplating, because, the work, s- 2 Electric Boogaloo, but I forgot to do that one with the last one, so I had to figure out a word that rhymes with 3, but then I was like, I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, that took a while. Thank you for streaming at such a reasonable time for me. You're welcome, Pauls. I make sure to stream when either people are at work, sleeping, or the most busy of the day. I try to line it up with everybody's not least convenient time. Man, your voice sounds like you're actually doing a video. You're so good at this. Thank you. I, you will notice that it starts falling apart as I get more into talking about things, but uh, another thing is the videos aren't easy to make, like the voiceover part. It's like for the last video, the voiceover was a nightmare. Every time it takes a part of my sanity away because like when I'm on stream, I talk fine. When I'm talking to people, I talk fine. But when that button turns red, that record button, and that damn number starts ticking up second by second, I can't get the words out right. It's either I stop I go blind. I can't read anymore, right? And my tongue just twists on itself and it takes me like 10, 20 takes, sometimes 30 just to get things right. And every time it's like fuck. Ah. I'm at work, don't worry, still nailing the inconvenient timing. Let's go. Okay. That's good. That's good. I was worried you were actually free. If you were, I would have ended the stream, waited for you to not be free, and then start streaming. Yo, Richard? I don't know if Richard's still here. He might be gone for good. What time is it for you? For me, it's currently 3 p.m. I am free. Well, guys, we gotta end the stream. Somebody's actually available and is watching the stream at a convenient time. That's over. I love your creativity. I'm studying to be a game designer, and one of my life goals is to make a fantasy RPG with an extensive and realistic world just like yours. Gave me much inspiration. Thank you. I'm not free, captured and held against my will. Hmm, good. I read about someone who streamed for years before realizing that their studio playback was delayed by a millisecond, so they were essentially speech jamming themselves. Oh, that's just awful. So like they had trouble be well, I don't have that issue because I don't listen to myself when I'm recording. I take out my headphones. Honestly, I don't get it. Like I've never done that where it like I can hear myself through the headphones like that thing they do when you record things. I've never done that. So I don't get why that would help, you know? Call me Simon. Have you ever heard of the critical acclaimed game Noida? The critical the Yeah, Moist Critical acclaimed this game. critically acclaimed game, Noida. Yes, I have heard of Noida, and I like its concept a lot. I've not played it myself, but I've watched other people play it on YouTube, and if you know what you're doing, it seems like a lot of fun. I love games that allow like a lot of variety in builds, if that makes sense. Like that sort of roguelike stuff where it's like you can do like random shit. And Noida is like the epiphany of that. It's like you just make random wands and spells. How you doing? I'm doing good. Where in the world is it 12 hours offset? On the opposite side, brother captain. That's how it works. It's a ball, right? So on the other side is, yeah. Have you landed on a name for the world, or have just not looked deeply into the development lore? Um, I read that horribly, but I know what you meant. I wait. Why are people spamming random numbers? What's the numbers? Somewhere in Asia, Thailand specifically. 20, 22, 23. Okay, cool. 24? Yeah, time. We're playing bingo? Oh, 15, 10, 23, 10. Wait, you shouldn't use the same number twice, should you? Well, is it like you are betting on what number I will say out of the bunch that you're putting in? 42, 30. Bingo? Nice. Okay, that's all the numbers I'm saying. So, whoever didn't get bingo, you're bad at the game. You should have predicted what I was going to say. 8,000. No, that's 80,085. 80,085. Wait, how do you say that number? I know what it is, by the way. That's why I said it, but 80,085? Is that how you say it? I think they're counting until they hit the meaning of life. Yeah. Yeah, 80,085. That sounds so weird. Normally there's not that many zeros between, yeah. I don't know. I don't know why everybody's counting. Anyway, what we're gonna do on stream, right? Let's get into the topic of what's gonna be happening this stream. Obviously, as all of you who've been in the streams before would probably know, whatever I say will happen in the stream will likely not happen, and I'll just end up talking forever and never drawing. But it's fun to believe. You have a very soothing voice, you know. Even ever thought about storytelling? I People have said I should storytell, but like I don't read, and I'm bad at reading, so like it would take me decades to finish reading a book, uh, especially if you wanted to record me while reading it out loud. Um, Cause like you know, with like storytelling, there's like specific cues that you have to hit, like the tone and the rhythm of the story, and you have to read uh, the right way. I don't think I can do that. Reading is a skill, yes, it is, and I lack it. I was going to suggest radio, something more off the cuff. God, radio? I would be terrible for radio. Doesn't this channel there? See, my reading abilities are getting put to the test with difficult words like channel and it. count as storytelling already? I guess it does. I could tell you a story if you would like. Um, Radio's so stressful. Yeah, I feel like it would be. But yeah, okay, what was I saying? Right, hold on. I haven't even set up properly yet. The music isn't even going on in the background yet. Okay, hold on, question. Oh, eh, hold on. In honor of Richard the Coin Flipper, never forget. Right, I turned on this feature. I don't know what. Thank you for the five. What is that? Is that pounds? I think that's pounds, right? Thank you, AJ, father of Dunwich, for the £5. And yeah, Richard is always gonna. You know what? I'm gonna do another coin flip. I think this has to become tradition, a tradition from now on, because I feel bad for uh, banishing Richard to the Shadow Realms. So let's do another coin flip. Everybody guess. Uh, Hold on. Well, I should flip it first, then guess. Okay. Shit. Dropped it. Okay. Everybody guess. For Richard. We gotta do this for Richard. Okay. Heads, 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 tails, heads, heads, tails, 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 heads, heads, heads. I don't know what me reading it helps. Okay. Well, the ones who have guessed correctly will forever or for a 24-hour period have a 20% higher chance to drop rare loot in their games. It's tails. So congratulations, you get a short buff to rare drop loot, rare loot drops. What's going on with me? It's only 24 hours though, so I hope you play the game constantly for those 24 hours to make it worth your while. Richard, you betrayed the heads. Oh my god, Richard's making enemies. So Richard is the spirit of the embodiment of luck itself because of how insistent he was on flipping coins. Wait, Richard? He's in the chat? My god, he's back. Hello. Richard. Well, look, at least you've made a name for yourself in the Monster Garden live lore, so what's your plan for the religions and gods of the world? Uh, the way I'm gonna go about like religions and gods and stuff like that is that the people certainly will believe in higher powers as is expected of people to do, but I don't like stories where it's like you know exactly who the god like the gods are actual things that people know. Oh, love the work, brother. Oh, thank you for the $10. Damn. Tiberius Kurisak. I hope I said that correctly. Uh, it's a it's an inspiration for D&D games we've had, and I plan on making. Love the structure you put into your world. Don't be fooled. The world building is the story you tell. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. Uh, but yeah, where was I? Um, with the gods and stuff like that. I don't like stories. Well, I don't have anything against them. I say I don't like, but you can do the story the way you'd like. Um, but like the stories where gods are known figures that are like basically you know them. You know exactly what they do, uh what they control, what they have control over, whatever. I like stories more where it's like the people you learn about what the people believe, but it's not, it's what they believe. There's no solid proof of like, oh yeah, I talked to him yesterday. It's my buddy, or like priests that literally call them on speed dial and be like, hey, God of wisdom, hit me up or something like, so you'll learn about the beliefs of the people in the land, but I would probably never confirm nor deny if any of them are true or not. Same as the real world. Oh, thank you for the $15. That's how I'm gonna pronounce your name. Emptying what little wallet money I let. No, 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 no. Don't give me money if you don't have money. It's not. No, hold on. Emptying the little wallet money is left, Lamau. But since I'm here, I have a question. If there are witches, what other things of sorts exist, like werewolves, lycans, vampires, zombies? I don't know yet. The thing is, I create characters and develop creatures in the world as the world develops. So I don't know yet if I want to like put werewolves in it or put vampires in it or what my take on those creatures would be because I just haven't thought about that yet. I don't know if they're in the world. We'll have to see. It'll be fun to see if we can find a way to put those in like their own niche little way, the same as like the dwarves. But yeah, don't give me like the rest of your money. That's not goodness. Stop. Don't do that. But either way, I very much appreciate it. Is there gonna be Jesus XP like a saint of sacrifice? Knowing the religions in the world, like the religions that are currently in the world, the centrists and the people climbing the pillars. By the way, I don't have a name for the people that climb the pillars, like their religion. I don't have a name for them. So if you have like an idea or something, just throw it in the chat. Because it'd be good. Their original name was Pertinists, but it didn't have anything. It was of a previous religion that doesn't was before the pillars existed. So or before I thought up the pillars. So yeah, pillarmen were no pillarmen is the name of the people climbing the pillars. They're called pillarmen. Oh, thank you for the $2, Tiberius. Again, appreciate it. Same here. You're worth emptying our wallets, bro. No, no, I am not. That's not my goal. Was not to wrench the rest of your money out of your pockets. My God, please don't do that. Leave some for like a burger for yourself or something. The knowledge seekers. But yeah. What was I gonna say? The religions. It's not like the religions are based around like a specific figure. It's more based around the seeking of the truth and a specific knowledge that they're seeking for. The people climb the pillars because of their hunger for the truth and knowledge. Same do the people that dig down to the center of the earth. They do it for the yearning for knowledge. So they're not like specifically like, oh, there's a god and that's why we climb the pillars. No, they want to get up there to learn. So I don't know if that counts as a religion. It's a clear goal that they're striving for. Pillar fellers. What about goblins? I like goblins a lot. You know, the typical fantasy goblin, green little guys, mischievous little buggers, you know? Good lord. Um I thank you. And Tram, thank you too for Nook. I I appreciate the money. I have no idea what Nook is, but I would love to know what that currency is. But have you considered Jakob's character use beeswax as protection? Um, yes. They one of the things that the witch hunters have with them is beeswax to like stuff their ears, because they believe some witches like whisper sweet nothings into your ears, so they like cover it so you don't hear. Um, but yeah, my God, 100. That's that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Have you had lunch? Take care. Thank you, Mr. Mad Dad. I actually haven't had lunch. I I sort of just woke up, and because of my messed up sleep schedule, I haven't had food before starting the stream yet. So I'll probably get something to eat afterwards, so it'll be fine. Um, but yeah, thank you, all of you for my God. Yeah, that. Thank you, Clover. Thank you for the 1.15 pounds. I appreciate everything. YouTube hates my country. My God, I watching from Australia. Have you considered the option of doing not? It's always an option. Where do I join the Discord? Oh, if anybody cares to join the Discord, it's in the About section on YouTube. Um, it's sort of well, I found a reason for it. At first, I just was forgetful to put it in the comment, like the description of the videos. I forget to put the Discord server there. But now I have a made up reason why I do this so I don't look like an idiot. It's to filter out people, you know? I want there to be the truly devoted people that are bothered enough to click into the About section on YouTube, and then they will be able to find the secret entrance to the Discord. Bro got the super chat. Yeah, I figured it out. Thank you for the $5. Why is there an A in front of the dollar? That's Australian. Is it Australian dollars? Welcome to the streaming business. Begin a swear chat train? A swear chat? I don't know what that is. But yeah. Fookie, thank you for the 25 plin. I don't know these currencies, but I appreciate any of them. Your art is awesome, bro. Weirdly, the most beautiful art style for me. I love the way you portray suffering. You're welcome. I sort of take it from the inside and bleed it onto the paper. Uh, hey Simon, seeing you mention the different uh, currencies of the world makes me wonder how trade works in the world. Would it be uh, with typical gold? I think it would definitely be typical gold due to how close the countries are. We'll probably have a compatible currency to them. I can't. Jaden Baker, $3. Thank you very much. Rest of my birthday money. God damn it! Don't look. The money that grandma sneakily gives you at the birthday is not the money you should be giving to me. That's you just did a hand me down. $6.9. Thank you. I can't from Tiberius again. Stop. I can't stay for much longer, but I'm glad I could put something towards what you do. Have a good night, bro. Look forward to seeing what you do. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You absolutely are. I need my Monster Garden videos. Also, your voice is great, especially in the Ratcatcher tale. Way more depth than others could have given it. Samuel Arambel, thank you, and thank you for the $5. Uh, how big is the decreed world? Like the size of Europe, or like I I don't know. Like the thing is, I've been avoiding to make a map because of that reason of like if I set in stone how big the place is and put the countries or the cities on the map and locate them at a specific point, as soon as that happens, I can't add more to it. You know, I can't think of new locations. Or I can, but it would feel worse, you know, at this point, because the map is basically just floating locations. I want to keep it that way as long as possible so I can just be like, oh yeah, there's also this place. And it doesn't feel wrong to add that. But if I make a map, then it's like set in stone, and you can't really. It feels wrong to change it. Like just shift the tectonic plates and add another location. Swear chat train. Swear chat. What equals oh, super chat. That's what this thing is called. Right, right. Yeah. Thank you for the 6E. Is that a euro? I haven't seen a euro in ages. Choo choo. Yes. Thank you, Dan. And P with a line going through it. 125 of them. Thank you. Psyche Trance. 65. Thank you. Uh, oh, I should redo the Grob Gobbler. You see the hold on. Wait, did I turn off? Oh shit, I'm so sorry. I turned off alert box. You know why? Because I was recording and people were subscribing while I was recording, so it it made the notification noise. So I turned it off. I'm sorry. Now it's back on again. So if something happens, it'll be seen. But yeah, thank you for the 125p with lines going through it. We are your grandmas now. You're all my grandma, secretly shoving banknotes into my hands and going, "Don't tell your parents." Can't wait for the Minecraft stream. Keep it up. Adam, Minecraft stream. Pesos? I don't know. Yeah, if it's pesos. For the meme, also officially request for werewolves. We will see. I'm not confirming that werewolves can be a thing in the world. I'll have to figure out how they would fit. The great union of grandmas, the round table, I would say. The round table, and specifically, the table is covered with, that like patterned, like, oh, there you go, it works. That patterned cloth that every grandma's table has, and in the middle of it is a biscuit tin, a cookie tin with, what's in the cookie tin. But yeah, the 7 Mickey, thank you for the 200 CZK choo choo. Yes, thank you. I don't know what that is either, but and 7 Czar from a banana for a profile picture. Luca Punaka, Punaka? I wait, Panuka, no Punaka. Um, and €5, no pounds from AJ Father of Dunwick. Thank you. Sir Lord Gardener of Monsters, bullying us for your lunch money while we've been seeing the technology level of the world. Is it magitech or is there real tech? Well, there is real tech like the guns and stuff like that, that work like they do in the real world, but I've replaced some things with a magical equivalent just because it's fun to have magical equivalents of things. But yeah, Jagged, thank you for the 2ZNZS things. Tax returns, smackaroonies, enjoy. Thank you for all the people subscribe. Okay, everybody, stop with the things first. Okay, I appreciate them a lot. I haven't drawn a single line. Let's. Where do you go for references? I use Pinterest. I just use Google and just search up random things. But yeah, I haven't drawn a single line yet. The stream is just gonna be me saying super chats, which is not good. I don't think that's good. But yeah, so what you can see on stream, right? What I'm trying to draw is Tiberius. Thank you for the $2, but stop. Hayes, hold on, Tiberius, take my birthday money, Monster Garden Coon. Hayes, thank you for the 5 S's. I think those are also dollars. Yes. Lord Simon, have more money. And have you thought of a name of your world? If not, might I recommend Thaumaturgy, root world from thaumaturgy or magic. Thaumia. Thaumia. I like it, but I think it doesn't fit quite right with the world. I mean, what I've called the continent, or what I've called the world for now, is just the Monster Garden. But the continent itself doesn't have a name. Like, the specific part of the war I call Rust and Trenches. That's the name of like the part of the war that's happening. Or when I cover that lore, I'll call it Rust and Trenches. But I don't. The rest I just call Monster Garden, but I don't have a specific name for the continent. I can't add a 5 because I wouldn't be able to pay that, but a single one's also good. Huff? 8008 of Huff? The fuck's a Huff? Adel, get. Stop! More Huff! Stop huffing! Dead bread. Dead bread. It is Gunsmith Grandma. JK, love your stuff. Gunsmith? Wait, is it the... Are you the guy who contacted me on Twitter with like the telling me that you're like a gunsmith? Thank you for the sec Tiffany. Draw a little Danish gnome. Why Danish? Are Danish gnomes different? Sec? I don't know what a sec is. Thipney, thank you for another 65. Stop. Any thought on gnomes for the world? Little. Yeah, I have gnomes. We will cover gnomes. I have gnomes. I drew them at the airport when I was going to visit my girlfriend. I drew some gnomes, and I like them a lot. I was talking about the idea of gnomes to some people in the server. I feel like I need to talk faster because of the things happening, so I need to quickly finish my thoughts before anything new happens. But yeah, I appreciate it a lot. But yeah, at the airport, I was drawing some gnomes and was talking about gnomes in the chat and in the server, and it was really fun. And we got like a really neat idea out of it. We'll cover those eventually. But yeah, the thing that you're seeing on screen is the next video that I was going to do, which was going to be a conversation between the stranger and Jakob, right? And I was going to illustrate it in a type of way that is like a video game. Is there a Monster Garden Discord? Yes, it's in the About section on YouTube. Check it out there. I forgot to put it in every description, and my excuse is that I'm weeding out the weirdos. I don't know. But yeah, it was going to be a conversation, and it was going to be done in the style of like a video game, you know, where like in a visual novel where you have the character and then like the text coming up, and then you have like the text options to like say different things and stuff like that. I'm trying to do that. Problem is, the screen size and the pose that I want him to be in is making it rather strange. So I've been having trouble to like figure out how to place the individual bits of the screen. So the screen is the size of your typical video resolution. So it's 1920 by 1080. But the problem is the pose that I want Jakob to be in is like the sitting, hunched pose. What I would think he would typically be sitting in. I need some water. It's the typical pose. Discord link broke for anyone else? Is it broken? Oh, hold on. I can redo it if you'd like. Give me just a second. Or I mean, for now, instead of redoing it, my nose is getting. Oh my god. It broke? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess it like just ran out or something. I don't know. There is one in the rules sections. I'll just copy that one over and post it in the chat. So give me a second. I'm gonna post it in the chat so everybody who wants to join the server just try to like see it in time. I'll tell you when. The rules of my server aren't loading. What did I do? Everything's breaking. Tiberius, thank you for the $5. Stop giving your money. I have no choices. I have no choice. You've earned our respect with your words. Take the money so you may do what you love. Have a good night, though. Take care, Tiberius. You have a good night. And, thank you. I really appreciate it. For the birthday stream? Oh, CK, happy birthday, I guess, everybody. Wish CK a happy birthday. Congratulations. You are older. You have aged. Ah, there you go. Now it works. Invite link. Happy baby. Oh, I thought somebody said happy baby. Okay, here you go. I'm gonna plop the server link into the chat. 3, 2, 1. There you go. So if you want to join the Discord, just click on that while it's disappearing into the ether of past chat messages. You are 1 year closer to sleeping with the Rip still dead? Huh? Huh? Hold on. I'm gonna... That's weird. Maybe pin the invite link? I can do that? Hold on. I'm gonna make a new invite link. Seems like... Edit invite link expires... I'll say expires in 7 days. Max number, no minute. Generate new link. Copy link. Okay. Are there any festivals or annual celebrations in Monster Garden? I don't know yet. Here you go. There's a new link. I'll check if I can... Oh yeah, I can. There you go. I've pinned the message, so... Yeah, it's just at the top there. So anybody who wants to join the Discord, just do that. Enjoy. Start drawing, please. I know. What I was gonna say with the drawing, finally, we have gotten to this, is due to the size of the screen and the pose that Jakob is in, it would be bad to have Jakob be in the middle, like in a typical conversation in like a game. Because if we have the text on the bottom here, it's gonna cover like a large portion of him, you know, which I don't really want. I don't want to cover him. So I was thinking that I would have him off to the side instead, and then have the chat box where you're having a conversation with him next to him. So you get to see all of him in his wonderful birdie glory, and also the chat box on the side. You know, so what do you think about that? But I'm still struggling with the layout a little bit because the box on the side looks weird, and I don't know what portions I should be giving to the boxes and the stuff like that. Oh, thank you for the 1000 Huff. Yeah, I was Gunsmith Guy. By the way, forgot to mention, but if you have any questions, HMU. What is HMU? Hit me. Oh, hit me up. Right. Yeah. I definitely will. Man, I asked you. I haven't checked the chat messages yet, but yeah, it's really fucking cool that you're like a gunsmith and shit like that. I have a bunch of questions and like about guns specifically, because like if I have like a stronger understanding of them, I'll definitely be able to like draw them in a cooler way, which will be great. So I'll be sure to like ask you if I have any questions about guns when I'm drawing them in the future. Do you have a Patreon? Yes, I do have a Patreon. You can find it in the description of the latest video. Like the latest video I have, it's in the description. I just put a 3D model of a dwarf on there, because someone called Cameron Bai, who I'm working with, is a 3D modeler. He did an amazing sculpt of the dwarf, and I have one physically with me. They're incredible. So that's on there, and I should be working on another sketchbook tour, where I go through like a pretty big sketchbook as well that I'm putting on there. But yeah, merch. I merch is gonna. I am planning for things like I'm thinking of things that I would want to be merch. I'm hesitant to do clothing because like I well I just don't think I can do clothing patterns well. But like if I could get like 3D prints set up, because the only thing I have is the Patreon and like the 3D print on Patreon, which means if you don't have a 3D printer, you can't get a dwarf, right? Which kind of sucks. So I was thinking, yeah, little figures. If I could get myself some 3D printers, like uh, resin 3D printers, and get like a little bit of a setup, I could totally like just sell little figures. The best would be, so the dwarf that's currently on there is really fucking big. I'm working with Cameron as soon as he's free. We're gonna make another one who's that's like the jar version, because I feel like that'd be perfect for like a little keychain or just to have on your desk. Like having a little dwarf would be so cute. Um, so yeah, like I could print those, and like if they're like in the jar form, you could totally like put a bunch of those on one printing plate. So you could like make a lot of them at a time, and then I could like ship them off and stuff like that. Obviously, I don't know how that stuff works, and I'm waiting to live in the same place as my girlfriend to do that, because I told her we were gonna do that together, and I really want to do it together with her. So it'll be like a year or so until that becomes a thing, which I'm sorry it's gonna take that long, but I would prefer to do it with her. Um, because we're gonna do that together. Um, what's your top five favorite medieval uh, dabble creatures? What are dabble creatures? Um, for real, Sam. Could you tell me what dabble creatures are? I don't know. Um, but yeah, those little figures would be great to do. Only thing is, I don't think I could paint them, so they would just be raw prints. Um, the reason I wouldn't paint them is because I don't think I'd be good at painting them. Um, and also if I had to paint them, I think it would take, well, that would just be it. That would be the rest of my career, would be sitting and painting little miniatures. Fables? Oh, fables. Um I don't have like that much of an extensive knowledge of fables, but I'll try to think of something. Hold on. Uh Tipney, Timpney, thank you for the 65 sec. Look up coral coral Troll cross? My mother is the inventor. It might lead you some inspiration meant to write with other donation, but I don't. YouTube. Oh, okay. Sure, sure. Hold on. Troll cross. Troll cross. Oh shit. Oh, that's really cool. Look at that stuff. Yeah. If you're curious, just search up like he said, or like they said, troll cross, TROLLKROS, and you'll see it. It's like just cool little trinkets and stuff like that, and like this like Viking troll cross pendant with twisted. They look so cool. Oh my god, these. And art got inspired by your art. I don't know how to say your name. Your name is a face, but thank you for the 5Z NZ. Uh, by your art to pay someone to draw my world building ideas, because I can't. Yeah. Thank you. How about witch hunting actually um eating witches' body? No, no, I have a plan for how the witch hunting things work. But yeah, what was I talking about? right, the little figures. Like I want to do ones like that, like little trinkets or stickers or stuff like that. Things, objects more than clothing. I don't think I'll be crazy about clothing much. But yeah, we'll definitely do that, but it'll be a while till that happens. Anyway, am I discombobulated? I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Let me just look out the window for a second. Fucking uh, clouds. I gotta readjust my chakras. Okay. Right. You could make some really cool tabletop miniatures. Um, yeah, tabletop miniatures would be neat as well. Um, well, I mean the money that I get from like Patreon and stuff like that, I'm hoping to save it up so that I can, pay people more to do stuff with me. Because well, high quality 3D prints, not 3D prints, high quality 3D models from other people are not cheap. And I wish I could like learn 3D modeling myself, which I thought of, but like it's gonna take a while for me to get good at that, isn't it? So I just probably just pay people that are good at it already. Don't know though, but yeah, like Cameron, he's a great 3D modeler that I'd love to work with more. So I can just pay him for more 3D prints, and that would be great, you know. But then I can also like pay for more music, because I just like music. I like music that it helps set the mood for a world. If you have music that associates with it, instead of just seeing the world, you can also hear it, which just adds another layer to the immersion. You know, inspiration for the architecture of your world. Took a look at Segra Familia. Yeah. Okay. Look. Other suggestions. I'll hold on. Segra. Sigard Familia. Okay. Oh damn! Look at that thing. Jesus Christ. That is that is a church. Jesus Christ. Ever thought of hiring voice actors for your characters? Yes. I have thought about voice actors and getting other people to voice characters. Because at the moment I'm doing Jakob, and Jakob is just me doing me, with like just lower by an octave, right? That's literally it. I can't go that low, so of course I just edit it. Why not? Um, so yeah, that's what Jakob's voice is. But like for other characters, obviously, I don't think if there's a female character that I would be able to voice said female character, or just other male characters as well, or other characters in general. I would just prefer for them to have different people voicing them. Problem is, I am not skilled in voice acting and explaining myself. Like I feel like it's gonna be really hard for me to work with someone else and elaborate what I want to get out of them. Like the when I voice it myself, I know what I want, but it would be hard for me to tell that to somebody else. Like, no, I want it to be more grimy or sad or confused or like I don't know how I do that, you know? And I am very critical of my own voice when it comes to videos. I I don't like a lot of what I do, you know, and I just have to tough through it. Like with the voice thing, I hate it most of the time when I do voice. That's why the recordings are like I do it 30, 20, 30 times. It's not just because I like mess it up or something. It's just I hate the way I sound. And I have this problem with a lisp, or I don't know if it's considered a lisp, but it my S's are just a little too loud. So like in the videos, every S I say, I cut that part out and lower the volume of it to be comparable to everything else because of just how much it bothers me. You know? So like I'm worried that I will like impose that same strictness onto other people. Hissing, I guess it could be called hissing. But yeah, like I'm worried I'm gonna impose that same stress onto other people and it would be stressful for them, obviously, you know, if I'm like, no, that's not good enough and stuff like that. And it wouldn't be nice to do that to other people the same way I do it to myself. Snake God Simon, yeah. He's... But yeah, I drag my S's way too long for some reason, or they're way too audible. I'm trying to fix it consciously, obviously. Sometimes I say S's, I try to like cut it short. You might notice, but sometimes it still accidentally happens where my S's like get too loud. You could just tell the voices with, you could just tell the stories without voices. True. You know what was another thing that I was thinking of? Do the Banjo Kazooie thing, like just have the text appear and have the character like the witch hunter would just go, and then the text appears, like the fucking witch or something. I feel like that'd be funny too. Um, but I would prefer uh I would prefer voiced just because I don't like reading. So you'd still have to read it. You know what? Okay, fine. Look, I'm gonna write this down. You know what we're gonna do? If I bother, okay? Don't guarantee I'm not guaranteeing this. It'd be fun to have a normal version of the video and then a Banjo Kazooie version of the video where I just remove all the voice and just go and just have that be the fucking audio, which would be annoying as hell, but it'd be nice to have that. I love that. My God, I feel that that's just grating to my ears. How the fuck? It just makes me think of that guy in France. I don't know if it was in France, but somebody edited someone's video. It was like a documentary tour or something, and they edited it to be like the Banjo Kazooie thing. So you just hear the guy go, Jouy. Like I fucking love that video. It'd be fun to make it at least once. True, true. You know what? I'm gonna write that down. Where do I write that down? I'll write it down on my script Word document. As you can see, I'm not drawing. The whole stream is, again, not turning into the thing that I wanted to. But I'm fine with that. I hope everybody else is too. I'm worried that obviously there's gonna be some people who are like, he never fucking draws. God damn it. This is the fourth stream I tune into, and he hasn't drawn a single line. 1 hour, not run line. Make a Banjo Kazooie version of the videos. Yo, we're brainstorming. Fair, fair. Need to make it not a Q&A. Well, I just like reading. Well, not books, just chat, I guess. I'm Monster Grad, and I've been thinking about your magic system, and I wanted to ask if healing magic exists since magic casting causes body. Yes, healing magic does exist. Uh, what's your setup? One monitor, one drawing pad? Yeah. My setup is I have the cheapest tablet I could find with the cheapest keyboard I could find. My computer is set up on a replacement tablet in a box that I bought. I have a really cheap tablet. It's the first tablet I ever owned, and it's been holding up. My God, this is a beast. I it was a gift from someone. They gave it to me because they were like, "Oh, you want to start like doing?" It was a relative. A relative gave it to me because they heard that I wanted to do digital art, so they bought me a tablet, and it's like this weird brand called Oog, uh, and it's super cheap and affordable, but it's been holding up like a champ. It's still working after like 4, 5 years, maybe 4 years of just torture and being with me. Um, so I literally bought the same. I found it again and bought the same tablet again, and have it in a box under. So it's propped up under my screen because my screen is too low because the table's too short. Um, so it just is there to like help hold up the screen. But my mic is a Snowball Ice. It's like $50, I think. This is my biggest investment was the microphone, because I thought that would be like an important part is to have the audio be good, and it's on well the cheapest mic arm that I could find. Because well it just works. I don't see how it doesn't work. It hasn't caused any problems for me either. So um the 13th, thank you for the $5. Heard of the scaly-foot snail? It uses iron from sea vents to make its own suit of armor that could be cool curse. It actually benefits. Oh yeah, I have heard of that. That would actually be a really cool curse concept. I'll try to. I'll write that down. Be right back. Okay, good. But yeah, so everything in the setup works, as it should. Yeah. Which chapter of chat are you in? I'm on chapter 4, the part where they talk about Richard and his banishment. Snowball Ice, I have the same one. It's fantastic. Yeah, it is really good. Um, some friends who are, music and audio heads have definitely told me like, oh well, if you want to get better audio, you would need, an adapter, an aux cable, a proper mic that isn't USB and stuff like that, so it doesn't compress the channels and stuff like that. And my head physically exploded in their face, like gore all over the face, and then they stopped talking about it. But from the information, just too much. Uh, but yeah, I just told them, or for now at least, I don't, I can't tell the difference. I don't have the equipment to be able to tell the difference, and I'm just not audibly gifted enough to tell the difference, I guess. I bet that's probably the same for most people, where it's like, yes, it probably does sound better to one people with trained ears, but for me as a normal mortal, I can't tell the difference from like a really good mic to a really, really good mic. Yeah, maybe that's also just because I'm using like just um cheap headphones from 7-Eleven. So like it doesn't allow me to hear any better. But yeah. or much worse, but you worrying about us is so honestly wholesome to me for some reason. Thanks. I appreciate it. Well, I mean, I do worry about like the viewing experience. Obviously, it is quite an important part of getting information across is to make it interesting, fun, and bearable. Um, Debred, thank you for another 400 huff. I've gotten an Intuos tablet minus a pen if you want. What? What do you mean if you want? Like you're gonna give it to me? I if that's what you meant, then no, it's fine, it's fine. I have a backup tablet, and I have the tablet that's currently working for me. I'm probably gonna buy this tablet like 5 more times, so I'm set for life. Um, because like I don't think I need anything better than this. Like you know how you'd normally like upgrade into like screen tablets or whatever. I don't think I'd ever get a sponsorship from like Wacom or those brands to like promote their tablets just because I don't use that. I use a screenless tablet and it works perfect for me. I've never felt like this tablet has done me wrong. Um yeah, like I've always had like a knack for just cheap stuff because it just works for some reason. Like I've never had like a need for bigger. My pens that I use for drawing. Like I used to try like early on in art. I was plagued with that sort of I need to get the expensive materials so I can get good at stuff, right? So I bought like the what are those line pens that are like the most popular ones to use? Those line pens, microns, microns, right? I got microns, and that's what I used for my line work because I thought, like, yeah, because microns are the things that all the other artists use. That's what I need to use, or that's what I heard is the good thing. So they're like really expensive, you know. So you buy them and then you draw. Now I'm just using the fucking cheapest office pens I can find for like 8 baht. You know how much 8 baht is? 8 baht is, hold on, a dollar is like equivalent of 40 baht, I think. Like a dollar is 40 baht. So that's 5 pens for a dollar. 5 pens. And I these are great. They're better than the fucking microns because of their shittiness or like their quote unquote shittiness. They're ballpoint pens, so you have like pressure. You could draw lightly like a sketch, and then you can press down properly and have it be a nice line. So they work better. With a micron, I can barely do that. Another 100. Let's go. Sec, thank you for the 100 sec. Vilks Hermanis. Somehow YouTube forces me to pay in sec, Swedish currency. But anyways, had a question. Could gunpowder be infused with mana or mana infused into dry substances like powder or tobacco? Yes. Draw a little guy. Jagged. Okay, sure. I'll draw a little guy. But Vilks. Yes, yes. Uh, Dry things can be imbued with mana, though normally things like gunpowder and stuff like that don't can't like hold a lot of it, and there's not really a point of putting mana into gunpowder and stuff like that. So there's not really a point to do that. But there's something called unfurling, where it's the process of making a material more susceptible to mana, where you basically have a mage that's trained in imbuing things in mana, which is like a whole different field of magic. Basically, you know how magic gets affected by thought and intent? The opposite goes for infusion mages, like mages that focus on infusing and unfurling things. They try to put as little thought in as possible because the whole point is for them to put the rawest form of the mana into the items, so to not affect them by thought. So they're basically like meditating, really calm guys. But what you do is like you imbue a material with mana and then just take it back out again, and you do that over and over again. It's called cycling mana, and that causes the material to become more susceptible to mana. It begins to be able to accept mana more easily, and normally it makes it so the texture of the item changes as well. Gunpowder becomes this like weird pasty mix, like it becomes sticky, somewhat like if sand was a little wet and it like held together, it was a little firmer, like that sort of texture. And the benefit of unfurling a material is that it becomes better quality for spellcasting. A material that is unfurled just accepts mana better. If you used raw gunpowder to cast a combustion spell, an explosion, right? A percentage of that mana won't get into the gunpowder you're using just because of it not, materials are stubborn to a certain degree. They don't like accept all the mana you put into them. So some of it will bounce off and lose and not get into it. So you would lose some of the efficiency of your spell because you're using raw material. But if you used unfurled gunpowder that has been cycled 100 times, for example, the quality of spell casting material, by the way, is determined by how many times it's been cycled. So 100 times would be uh, like an expected average, like a quality, decent quality material would be cycled 100 times. Um, so yeah, a lot more of your mana would get imbued into the gunpowder and be accepted and not bounce off because the gunpowder is just more susceptible to mana. That's it. What about mana poisoning? You mean mana sickness? Are the animals that use mana either natural or artificial? There are animals that naturally can use mana. Can we go over intent again? I've had trouble to like explain this. And last stream we talked about it briefly, where I maybe wanted to invent a word that basically is like grot from no, not grot, grok. I think it's called grok from that Paradise Lost. I think it was grok, where it's like the word that means like you fully wholeheartedly understand something, right? That's the same with the magic system. Is like I don't know how to express it well, where it's like you have to have an inherent understanding of the medium that you want to cast in. Like you have to feel and embody flame itself to be able to cast fire spells. It's like a spiritual, meditative, but also like uh, thinky guy. Okay, little guy. Right, I gotta draw a little guy. Um, let's see. I'm gonna draw a little guy with a mushroom hat because mushroom hats are cute, and the little guy deserves a little mushroom hat. So let's just. It's falling off his head. That's better. He has like little root arms. Little pudgy body, I think. Little butt. Just, little cheeks. Because I think that's cute. Tiny gut. Yeah, he has a tiny gut. Like that. And then he's like touching a little plant. There you go. A little guy. Little guy. Did you know that mushrooms breathe oxygen? I did not. Give him wrinkle? No, he's not a wrinkly guy. He's a... Okay, a few wrinkles. Do not put him in a jar. I won't. I won't. Some literally absorb radiation. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Where, like, at Chernobyl, there were these mushrooms that were growing all over the place, like absorbing the radiation from around that area. Was that right? I think that's where I heard from it. Or if that's what I heard. Yep, they use it as fuel. Hmm. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to you know, the drawing. Drawing. I'm gonna keep him on the page for a while. Hold on. I should put him on a separate layer so that he doesn't get absolutely eliminated if I accidentally, like, put the eraser over him. Love the content, especially the amount of drawing on stream. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're welcome, by the way. I try to draw as much as possible on stream. This is why the videos take so long. Trust me, in private, I draw a lot more. Okay. No jar. Don't jar. I won't. I won't. I won't. I will just put a jar over here. Not for any reason, okay? It's far away. It's far away. It's just there. I'm not doing anything with it. No, no, no. No. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not doing anything. I just put a jar there. That's all it is. All it is. Anyway, let's continue drawing. So, I'm still struggling to think out the layout of this box, because okay, if he's talking, right, and the text is filling up this box, or just the box itself, I don't know. It doesn't look like it's in the right place yet. You know what I mean? Sorry, I was cracking my knuckles. I'm gonna beat the shit out of. But yeah, I don't feel like it's in the right place. Like the proportions of the screen from this side to this side aren't right yet. Like I need to strike some sort of balance, like I did with the item short, which I'll try to make another one, by the way, pretty soon, because I like the item short. It was fun to make. But yeah, like it's not balanced yet. Do you have any inspo images like Disco Elysium? I was gonna say Disco Elysium. I haven't searched it up yet, but when I was thinking of the idea of making like a conversation screen, I was thinking of something like Disco Elysium. I really want to play that game. I still haven't. Cause you know why I still haven't? I'm worried it's gonna stress me out. Um, I like games that are that make me feel good. You know, uh, obviously games that invoke different feelings are very impressive, but I'm scared of Disco Elysium because I'm worried it's gonna shatter me into pieces. I'm worried it's gonna destroy me. There's other games like this where they're like built to be like stressful and have like thoughtful experiences and stuff like that. I think this is what Disco Elysium is, by the way. Literally I haven't watched anyone play it. I don't know much about it except for it being like a really good game apparently. Um Tragic and beautiful. Yeah, that's what I've heard mostly. Is like that it's tragic and sad or like those sort of like emotionally invoking games. I'm impressed by games that can invoke those kinds of emotions because it's hard to do that. But I don't want to play them because I just don't want to feel sad while playing a game. I don't want to be like, damn, I'm bummed out. This game did great. It did its job perfectly, but I feel like shit. Good story in it. Yeah, there are other games. I forgot the one. There was another one. Like any game that like intentionally has like a good story and forces you to choose managing resources or attention or time or focusing on different characters and the outcome being that the other characters that you also like fucking die or just get worse or disappear or whatever. I hate those games because it stresses me out. You like all the characters, and then you have me choose half of them, or sometimes even a quarter of them, and the rest just crumble to dust. I, ah, I, those games are evil. Pathologic? I think I know Yeah, Pathologic. Pathologic is another one where it like I love the idea of the game and that it exists, but I would never want to play it. No, I don't want to play it because I would get stressed out as a fuck. I don't want to stress out when playing games. That's the opposite of what I want when playing games. Talking about playing games actually. Draw time? No, I'm not done. Talking about drawing. I bought Dark and Darker yesterday. I played it in like the playtests a lot, and we loved it. Me and my friends played it, and we loved it. We absolutely loved it. Um, and I bought it yesterday, and played it with friends again, like the same group again, to like re-experience that because we want to get back into it now. My God, are we shit at the game? What happened? I guess it's just because the game is actually out now, and people are getting you know they're getting good at the game now because they have enough time to play it. But my God, are we shit at the game? We were playing for like 3 hours. We got out once. The rest we were killed by skeletons or just players. Just other players are so much better than they were back then. You know, like I don't get it. I think I need to play it more just to like get back into it because I really enjoy the concept of the game. But they have like new skeletons that have like there's an axe skeleton and a pike skeleton, and it just dark and darker. They beat the shit out of you. But yeah, like our composition is we have a fighter, a wizard who's me, and a bard. And I don't know, but my hunch is what we used to play before was I used to play a cleric, and my two friends played a fighter and a barbarian, and that was like a great combo because they would be the main force of the fight. I would focus on healing them, and when both of them are like fine with health, I would assist the fighting, um, which was like a great combo. But with the bard, I don't know, but I feel like we're missing something. They buff really good. Like they buff the other characters, but like it feels like there's missing something when there's not another fighting class. I don't want to leave, but I must. Take care, Azira. Thank you for hopping into the stream. Appreciate it. You should play Katana Zero. I was thinking, so, okay, the thing is, I think we're gonna make another channel for games and stuff, because my friends and me included just want to, like, play games and record it and, like, upload it just for fun. You know, call it garden gaming or whatever. Um, Problem is, uh, well, there are some problems with it. We want it to be like nicely edited, so you have like text going over the screen and stuff while people are talking. Not to shit on my friends or something. I love them to bits and stuff. They're Thai, right? And they're because I talk to them in English sometimes, and when we talk like a mess of English and Thai, right? And their English is good. Their English is good. Like it's good enough to play D&D in English with them. But they do have like an accent, so I'm worried that people might because I'm with them and I talk to them, of course, I understand the accent very easily. But for videos, it might be hard sometimes to understand what they're saying, so I'd prefer to have like subtitles on screen so you can, understand what they're saying, but also just for, the Thai parts, because I don't want to force them to just talk English because that's not how we naturally are. So it'd be like a mix of Thai and English. So the Thai parts would have to be translated as well, which would be a lot of work, but I think it'd be worth it because I like those videos that are like way too heavily edited. Um, with like text over people's heads following them and stuff like that. Uh, it's a lot of work, but it seems like fun. And Ong, who's one of my friends, seems really good at editing, and he has the potential. I feel like he's gonna be able to pull that sort of stuff off. Also, R, thank you for the $10. Here's a question. Have you played Fear and Hunger? The dark fantasy aesthetic seems very true to the Monster Garden. No, I have not played Fear and Hunger, but I have watched some other people play Fear and Hunger, and I've seen some videos about it. A bunch of videos about it, actually. For some reason, it suddenly got recommended to everyone, which is great, because it is a really good game, and from what I've seen, like, the boss design and stuff like that, which is the first video I saw, like, a boss fighting compilation from the second Fear and Loathing 2, and it was really cool. Like, all the boss designs and sound design is incredible. Hold on. No way Simon watches the Russian Badger. Yeah. I think that's who the videos I'm talking about are from. I watch a bunch of people. Sadly, I don't remember names well, so oftentimes I have to like search it up to remember who we're talking about, and then if I see the video, I'll be like, oh yeah, that person. But yeah, like that sort of video style I like a lot. It is very satisfying to watch. Have you ever watched Maxor? I don't recognize Maxor. Um, Soviet Womble? Yeah. I used to watch it, back when, like, those videos were big about the Arma. Is the game called Arma? I think it's called Arma videos. Those were funny. Hey man, I want to write my own version of a short story about the witch hunters to send to university. May I? Sure, go ahead. Heavily edited rapid fire content. This is the highlight of their gameplay. Yeah, I feel like that'd be fun. I was thinking for fun, I would just edit together the 3 hours of footage we had yesterday. We recorded it, by the way. We recorded the 3 hours of dying constantly. And I wanted to just cut out or just use all of the parts where we died and just have them be a compilation of death, just us dying, and then the one victory in between where we go, yeah! That's it. That's the whole video. I think that'd be fun. But yeah, sorry. I should continue drawing. I'm still stuck on. Hold on. Disco Elysium talking screen. I was gonna search that up. I never. A conversation screen. Whoops. Whoops. That's a big ass screen. Okay, but this does look promising. They have like a way smaller portion of the screen be the conversation, and I think having like a bit left on this side is good as well, so you can still see the background through there. I feel like that helps a lot. It's quite long, and the text is also quite small. I do want to keep the text rather properly sized, so like relatively big, so like on the phone and stuff like that you can still see it. um First stream I catch. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hollow Knight text, maybe. Oh, I don't remember what the text in Hollow Knight is like. um I didn't finish Hollow Knight as well, by the way. I'm bad at games. That's a general consensus, is I'm bad at games. I like games, but I'm just bad at them. So I don't think it would be good for me to do like gaming content, just because, well, it I don't think it'd be fun to watch someone bad at games play games. I'm drawing just as much as Simon right now. Well, you're doing great then. What's Disco Elysium? It's a game. First time catching one of your streams. So what's been worked on right now? Well, for now, barely anything. Uh, I'm looking up references for conversation screens in games and how they're managed. Like how conversations are managed with like screen locations. Um, Problem is like for I feel like visual novels would be better because they mainly have like a main image and then text. Let's do horror visual novels. Yeah, most of them are really just the text at the bottom, but I really want the text to the side so the image can be bigger. Hmm. I think just taking Disco Elysium and trying to do something with it would be good. Um, so yeah, just I think more thin, like this would be good. And then you have like a nice border, like I always do. I like nice borders and like details like that because we've sort of I feel like we've sort of lost that over time. Like I love the days of like overly detailed and exaggerated health bars in games, you know, like all the old PS2 and stuff like that games that just had a health bar that's a like Kratos's giant fucking blade, or um like Diablo with like the angel and the devil holding the two orbs and stuff like that, like toolbars that are like overly drawn in the designs. I like those. I miss those a lot. But I get why it's like not done anymore. It's just like nowadays clarity of screen and no screen clutter is preferable, you know? And what else? Right, just that sort of like design scheme makes things look quite dated. I think like if you put like an overly exaggerated health bar, it immediately makes your game look a little older. Embellished health bars, my beloved. Yeah, I do miss those a lot. Oh, let me show you something. Before I didn't get it to work, but for a time I designed a health bar for the stream so that when like people subscribed or like followed, it would slowly fill up the bar. So like my follow goal and subscriber goal or something like that was behind the bar. So hold on, let me show you. Uh, I gotta remove the front screen. There you go. Oh, I just decapitated the frog. Sorry. Yeah, here, look at this. So that's a health bar that I used to have for the stream way back in like uh, Twitch days. You know, so like the subscribers and stuff like that is the thing. But yeah, I don't know. I don't say fill the bar because I don't know what the red and blue bars are set to, like what they're uh counting anymore. Well, let me check. What is it actually? I think it's like yeah. Yeah, it's not connected to YouTube, so I don't think it would affect nothing would affect that. So please don't. I don't know. I don't remember what the triggers are. It was from when I was on Twitch. So yeah, I might want to revamp the outer edge of the stream to be more like a game screen. That would be really fun. Like if the Monster Garden was a game, like what the screen would look like. It's like some dirty mud on the outside, the rim, and then like a crusty health bar or something like that. That'd be neat, I think. You had a Twitch? Yeah, yeah. I used to stream on Twitch. That's where like that's how I like started sharing my content and stuff. I streamed on Twitch. That's where the Monster Garden started as well. What was I gonna do? Right, health bar, hide, 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 and then unhide overlay. There you go. The jaw of our frog is back. Also, I messed it up because the it was supposed to be that the jar is in between uh the foreground and background, so that like the coins and stuff like that when you donate falls into his mouth, which hasn't worked because I accidentally put the upper jaw onto uh the top overlay as well. Like, see if you look. Hold on. I think somebody subscribing also does it. Is it gonna happen? I don't think so. Huh. I thought subscribers also like had something drop into his mouth. Yeah. Oh, Goober. His name is the Grob Gobbler. It's from back when, on the bits and stuff like that I had on Twitch. We called grobs like the currency. We decided to call them grobs, and this frog guy was the Grob Gobbler. Um, Goober. Yeah, I'll probably fix that eventually, maybe or not. But yeah, this already looks a lot better with just like cutting it down on this side so the screen has more breathing room. Um, I want an edge on the screen, but like just not like a full edge, just faintly in the corners. So let me map out where the corners are. Wait, those lines are way too thick. I think this
normally I eyeball everything. Like I don't measure anything too good or too perfectly. Like I don't use any tools. So if I think this is corner enough, I'm like, yeah, it's corner enough. Um, what does a grob look like? My logo. My logo is a grob. That's what our coins used to look like on Twitter. Twitter? Twitch. So my logo is a grob, and it is the logo of the Monster Garden as well. Is those like tusk teeth? I was thinking that eventually when I need to like sign things, for like okay, what like signing things is gonna eventually happen, right? If I have stickers or something like that, or books or whatever, I like sign it. I was gonna have my signature be something like hold on, I was it was gonna be like I need to still wait. Why is it? Oh, come on, why? Uh, duh, duh, no. Uh, duh, 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 duh. Like that. I of course still need to practice it, and it's not easy to like do that. So like I have to get used to that. But that would be fun to have like as a signature. I think a Grob Gobbler wax seal would be go hard. I was thinking I would do well, not a Grob Gobbler. I would do like the teeth thing as like a stamp, like a seal. I could totally just buy uh an eraser and just cut out pieces of the eraser to make the seal. That'd be great as well to have like a stamp. Or like when like when we sell merch and stuff. I really want to focus on having the packaging be like really good. Like really good nice custom packaging, you know. Like we could like weather the bags or something and then have like a wax seal just as decoration, you know, but like having a wax seal on each of the packages just to have it be like this little bundle would be great. You know, I like when like uh items get put into like really cute bags and stuff or jars. Buy lore when what? Hold on. Just to I need space here. Like I need to work on this part. So let me just move little guy. Just gotta. I'll just put him. Yeah, just here. Just put him there. Okay. Would you mind holding him up? Let's just. Thank you, Jakob. What? What? What's wrong? Hold on. Let me just. Oh, 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 oh no, oh no. Just kidding. Check the general in Discords. What? Happening in Discord? General in Discord. Oh no. Somebody put him in the jar already. God damn it. Oh no. How could you? How could you? I am thoroughly disappointed. Yo, I just want you to know that for a long ass time I thought my creativity was completely dead and I was itching to write and create again. Your drawings and stories have been a huge source of inspiration. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm glad I'm inspiring so many people. By the way, I that was pretty much the goal with the Monstergram was just to have fun with creatures and character designs and stuff like that, and encourage other people to fuck around with stuff like that as well. So if I am inspiring people, then it's a great success. I am a creature. Little guy merch when. For any like actual merch, you'll have to wait at least a year. Um, sorry, but yeah. It's again, I am going to wait for my girlfriend to do that sort of stuff. Yeah, I feel like something like this. Hmm. I feel like the edge isn't really necessary. Because if we just have like a... Where's the middle? Move to canvas center. That might be good. Hold on. Let me just do some very rough uh, bad brush. Just to see if it would be like the right thing to do. Let's do... Which brush should I use? That one. Like, I just want to see if the screen is gonna work like this. then we have that. Yeah, black is better. And then white letters, maybe? I'll use fill in. I'm not completely sold on like the composition of the screen to have the Krita. Yes, Krita. Where's little guy? Oh, he's right there in the dark by himself. But yeah, I'm not sold on like this composition with the text on the side really. It doesn't look like it's a conversation screen, if that makes sense. Oh, my girlfriend said, hi. Again. She said hi. Or she said, tell them I said hi. So, she says hi, everybody. I just repeated myself like 3 times. But does she say hi? Yes, yes, she does. But yeah, I'm not sold on the screen. Hold on, let me just like that. What if it is at the bottom? Like, is it gonna be fine if it's at the bottom? Something like that. Or maybe we can have like a circle with the person's face on it. Have you eaten? No. I have actually not eaten yet. I probably should. How many hours has it been? I've only been live for like almost 2 hours. Fuck. It's felt like 4. But yeah, I might head off and then like go to 7, buy something to eat, and then come back, eat it, and then continue the stream, maybe? Would that be a good idea? Like a midstream pause? It might take like 30 minutes, you know? Yeah, that is good. Okay. I'll do that in a bit. But yeah, something like this might be interesting. Then I can place Jakob more in the middle as well. What about Soul? The more chaotic the shape, Soul, the more they're dangerous, untrustworthy, and emotional. I feel like it would be better to keep that up to the viewer. Like to tell people up front that it's like, oh, these people are a danger or their souls looks dangerous. To me, seems a bit too telling. I date that. Nice, nice. But yeah, something like this might work. And then like if another character pipes in, we can change this to like uh the stranger, of course. Like that. I use Krita. Krita. It's a free program. Have you watched Dorohedoro? Yes, yes, I have watched it. It is very good. I liked it. Any Leviathans, holy nations, cultures, or anti-magic people? What? Can't say. Uh, you been playing Baldur's Gate? No, actually not. I've not been playing Baldur's Gate, even though I feel like the game would be uh my sort of, you know, style. I actually have not been that interested in playing it for some reason. Uh, it is really good from what I've heard, of course. Have you watched Made in Abyss? Yes, but not the most recent seasons that have come out. I've seen like the new creature thing that's like the other creature thing, but I have not watched the newer seasons, just the first one. I think there's just one season when I watched it. Yeah. Watched your magic system, by the way. Can't creatures what? Can't wait for more stories. Don't play Baldur's Gate 3. It'll consume you. We won't see another video from you for weeks. Oh boy. New season goes hard. Good to know. If I eventually get to watching it. But yeah, I'm wondering, like, you know, in a visual novel, normally the characters are like here on screen, like they're right, like the background is just a backdrop, right? So it's like a plain background, and the characters then are like standing talking to you, like here. And then if another character comes in, they'll like fade into the image here and be like, "Hey, yeah," and then they have like a talking pose, like arms crossed, but I like cheese. And he's like, well, actually, I don't like it that much. I'm lactose intolerant. Um, so like that sort of screen. But for some reason, I want it to be more like this, where it's like I can actually draw like a really nice, moody scene. Because if I have a background and then the characters in front of it, I would need to. hmm, I'll do it this way first. I'll do it this way first and maybe experiment with the other way later, but this is how I'm going to do it for now. I like this. With the bottom bar, if it's translucent, then you can see the legs fine enough so you don't lose too much of the image. And also, I should move him more to the center because the image is very left heavy. So having him be more in the center would be good, and the fire like off to the side. So yeah, that's the plan for now. So food, right? How do I do this? Do I just leave? That feels weird. Like I can just put up a pause screen or like a BRB and then I'll be right back. Let me BRB and then it's just I'll just be hold on. This is me inhaling the food. Let's go. There you go. Munch. Whoops, that was no, that was supposed to be an exclamation point, but my hand slipped. And okay, fine, it's gonna be hard. I'm giving you guys a hard munch. There you go. I'll be right back then. Uh, I'll bring the phone with me, so weirdly enough, I'll still see the chat. But I just won't be able to, you know. So yeah, see you at 7-Eleven, I guess. Does anybody does anyone want something from 7-Eleven, by the way? Anything particular? Like again, I don't know. Just tell me what you want and I'll see if I can try and get it. Sandwich, chimkin, donut, bring soda. Okay, I can do that. They have like these really expensive chicken breasts where it's like literally 100 grams of chicken breast for like 40 baht. It's bullshit. So I'd recommend like for chicken breast, just wait to go buy it. I figured out how to do fried chicken. Well, fake fried chicken. Um, I tried like a method of air frying fried chicken. It's not called fried chicken at that point, is it? Imitation fried chicken that's made in the air fryer instead. Honestly, it's really fucking good. The only thing that's missing, like the texture is great. The only thing that's missing is I need to make like a really good sauce. I need to find a good sauce for it, like a Korean style sauce or something like that. You guys should try it. Fuck, it's so good. It is so good. I'm proud of myself for having made that. Rice Krispies, please? I don't know if that's a thing. Yeah, hold on. Let me check if I got everything. Whoops. If you put sliced chicken in flour, eggs, and panko, then fry it. That's delicious chicken strips for real. Oh yeah. 12 kilos of whale meat? buffalo sauce. What do you draw on? I draw on an oog. It's UGEE. Search it up. Obviously, they have multiple tablets. I don't know which one I have exactly, but knowing by how good this one is, I bet the other ones are good too. But yeah, that's everything. Let's see. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'll get soda, I'll get chicken, and a sandwich. I'll get one sandwich, and you guys can just like fight over it like pigeons. See you. Be right back. 11. Hello, hello. Here you go. I'm back from 7-Eleven. I got your sandwich. So you can just fight over that. That is... numb. I don't know why you're saying numb. Hold on. No Cheez-Its? No. There's your sandwich. Also bought some, like, other stuff, because I am quite hungry. Did you get cheese? I did get cheese. I did actually get cheese. Pure Crusader, thank you. I appreciate it. Glad you love my stuff. Sorry for the crungling sound. Plastic. Let me move my drawing tablet out of the way. Jakob is lactose intolerant. I don't think he would be. It would be funny, but like knowing how important dairy products would be for like farm life and stuff like that and survival in general, I feel like him being lactose intolerant would be worse than most of the curses he has. Okay. Careful. Don't want to accidentally drop anything. Almost just did. Bonus ASMR stream. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna mute when I'm eating. Probably. I don't think we need Simon ASMR. But yeah. Let's see. Bro will starve. I mean, that's cool lore for anybody who's lactose intolerant. You can just say you're cursed. A witch cursed you to be weak to the only resource your mother could give you, milk. Johu, I appreciate the advice to everybody in chat. Do take Johu's advice to heart. Don't post your address in chat. I don't think that's a good idea. So yeah, just don't do that. What's in the sandwich? It's a ham and cheese sandwich. Okay, I'm done eating. Um, the stream's gonna sadly only continue for like 30 more minutes, because after that I have to actually go, like go. Um, so I hope that's all right. But yeah, we have like 30 more minutes. But yeah, I will erase the munch, because that will forever be gone now. I could just. There you go. Skadoosh. He has to go gadget, yeah. Okay, let's see. Can I. Control G. Because I want to move this guy more to the middle of the screen, you know? Where is the middle? Say that's good. And then there would be like a little bit of a backdrop of a barn behind him, because that's where they are. Oh, my phone screen went dark. So was it good? Yeah, yeah. It was good. Sandwich was good. Yeah. So a little bit of like a barn backdrop. New fantasy monster. Is this Sandwich Witch? He's totally ignoring Vermis. Vermis? Fuck's Vermis? Hold on. It's a part of the brain. Is it a game? Game. Oh shit, this. This guy's work is called Vermis? Oh, fake game, sort of. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love this guy's stuff. I completely forgot that it's called Vermis. Yeah, this guy's stuff is amazing. I love it. I do want to get my hands on one of them, but I don't know how to do that. I'll probably figure it out, but yeah, they're so cool. They're so cool. His style is just really good. It's a really strong style. I have one. Oh, good for you. Lucky you. Lucky you, you little rascal. Aren't you smug with all your little trinkets and books and things? I think Monster Garden would fit very well in Vermis format. Yeah, I do. I obviously not like just copy their style. I can't emulate it. That's the thing. It's like it's such a unique and original like style that it's like impossible to emulate. And also you shouldn't. But the idea of like a game manual for a game that doesn't exist is just really cool. You made decent progress considering how much we distracted you. I guess so. I mean, it's just some rough colors. This is just for me to like get a idea of the composition, which I think is good. There should also be like some blue from above, like the tiniest bit of blue. Because I was thinking there would be a hole in the roof of the barn. So like maybe a tiny bit of blue light is coming down. Yep, a little more. There you go. My eyeballs itch. Could you scratch them for me? No, no. Oh, whoops, Jakob. It's not Jakob. You're a fraud. Get out of here. Simon, have you ever watched Heavenly Delusion? Because I really like its mystery. No, I don't. I don't know what that is. I don't think I've ever watched it. Are you from the Nord? The Nord? What is that? Thank you, Blaze. Blaze Deval. Appreciate it. When are we gonna get to see other witch hunters? We will. We will get to see other witch hunters. What time is it over there? It's 5:31. Okay, so let's see. Let's work on him a little more. Do I have the... Oh, I actually don't. Hold on. Gotta pull it from another page. This stuff. How big is this canvas? Did I... Image, resize canvas. It's... Yeah, it's twice the size of a thingy. That's right. The instrument reminds me of a hurdy-gurdy. You mean a hurdy-gurdy? Yeah, I do like hurdy-gurdies. Hurdy-gurdies are neat. Oh, I want to listen. Hold on. I want you to listen to some of this music. I can't hold it for that long, okay? I have some music prepared that I'll still need to put into videos and that is sadly uh I haven't had time to like put it into their own videos because I want to make like a nice image to like put them into to have the song have a thumbnail, you know? But here's some songs I got, and
so good. They are so good.
Hold on. Let me turn on. Yeah, because I don't think it's going to spoil anything that you hear a song. It's so fucking good. This is from another person, by the way. This is not from Poliostasis, who I uh, work with on all of the other songs, like the Stranger's Theme and Premonition and the Cycle. Premonition is the song name for the. It's the name for the song that plays in the back of the item shorts. But yeah, listen to this. Let's see how audio this is. Yo, it's so fucking good. Oh my god. Like, literally. My god. The vibes are immaculate. I know. They are. I needed to share it. I needed to share it. I'm gonna put it in. I have to post it just so people can put it in their fucking playlist. It's so fucking good. What is the name? Literally, the guy just names the things the Witch Hunter V5. Like, I have V1 to 5. Right? So, but like, the vibe, man. Kind of melancholy. Yeah, I like that sort of melancholy, sort of sad, reminiscent vibe. God damn, it's so good. Makes me want to make an animatic. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It it's so perfect. Like, it's not too long. It's only like a minute and 14 seconds, and it like cuts short. So there has to be like, but it's like perfectly length for like a really nice animatic. Yeah, he also did another one, which was for the Mana Core, which we will be covering soon, hopefully. The Mana Core is, yeah, but the thing that I like about it is like with the Mana Core as well, which I'll show you next, is like the incorporation of static and stuff like that, stuff that technically wouldn't make sense in the world, like, you know, because it doesn't exist in the world. Something like static wouldn't exist, but it helps the mood of the piece, which is perfect. You know, like I said, I like, or I always say this when I'm working with someone, is it doesn't matter what instruments you're using. The instruments don't have to be authentic to the world. Like, it's like, oh, these instruments don't exist, so I can't use them. No, it's the feeling and the mood is the thing that you're supposed to capture. Hold on. Let me find it. Uh, This one's a little bit more of a quiet one, but still. Let me. How do I play it? It's so buzzing. It's so fucking good. Poliostasis is the composer, right? No, no, no. These ones are made by someone else that I'm working with. What? God, man. That is. It is. Yeah. For some reason, somehow, his music causes chills so well. Uh, but yeah, I can't wait to utilize this stuff. What's his name? It's Ikarin on uh Discord, but hold on. I should ask him what like his links are and stuff like that. Come on, keyboard work. Yeah. The annoying part is, okay, this is why I needed to show you this or like have you listen to it now, is because it's annoying that I have this amazing fucking music just sitting on my lap and I can't use it on the channel yet because we haven't reached that part of the lore, like the mana core and stuff like that. And I just want to, you know, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna draw up like different drawings for those individual drawings, like how they make me feel and stuff, and try to draw like a little bit of a moody scene to use as a image and just post the songs first before the actual lore, because I can't just keep this. But yeah, that's some of the music we got. Um, he's so good. Oh yeah, he is. And there's another person. Look, this is why I another person I'm working with is the person who sent me the images of these. Um, I hold on, let me check. But yeah, the person who sent me these is also working on songs, and the songs they make is like in a completely different ballpark, where they focus on playing the instruments themselves. Like they have a bunch of instruments and they make instruments for a living apparently, like bagpipes and stuff, and it's super cool. And he can play like so many fucking instruments. Like seriously, I was in a call with him, and he like just played all of them for me while we were talking about like what the music would sound like and stuff like that. And it's so impressive and shit. He's the reason why the witch hunters have instruments, because I thought it would be good that people in that sort of situation would want to cheer themselves up by playing music. My eyes itch, but it's not just a feeling, it's a whisper. Can you hear it? The secrets it holds, the darkness it sees. It's maddening, yes, alluring. I can't look away, can you? That is a cool bit of script, though. I like that. Oh yeah, what was I gonna do? My tablet is not working. No? Oh, I'm on a group layer. That's why. Okay. Look, before the stream ends, I'm gonna. First of all, I should let go of fucking little guy. He's been up there for way too long. Uh, where is he? What layer is he on? Nope. Ah, there you go. Let me just. I'm freeing him. Oh no! Jakob let go. That means he's falling down. And right into. Onto the hay bale. Yep, he's on the hay bale now. Uh, just enjoying his little stay there. Phew. Yeah. Give him cheese? Would little guy like cheese, though? I don't know if he would like cheese. Maybe whatever fungus eats. Everyone likes cheese. Fair enough. I'll give him a slice. A slice of cheese. Like, I'll just put it on the edge of the hay bale right here. There you go. He has a little slice of cheese. Why wouldn't he like cheese? I don't know. Some people don't like cheese. And those people I don't associate with. Yeah. What are we missing? I just need to render it out, basically. Where the is the line work? There it is. Oh, Dragon, thank you for the $10. Hey, love your stuff. This is the first stream I've managed to catch, and I couldn't pass up the opportunity to donate a bit. Thank you. I appreciate it, and welcome to the stream. The cheese looks American? What? No, the cheese looks American. What do you mean the cheese looks American? But yeah, I need like a better resting position for him. Because what he has right now is a little too active looking, if that makes sense. Hold on. What if I... It does work. I guess that could sort of work. What if I like animate it like this? Well, it would be weird to have the like in Krita version of this and just have me do this while talking and voicing him, but that would be very janky, I think. Best cheese is mozzarella. I also like blue cheese a bit. Little funk. Live 2D rig when? I don't think I'm going to ever like do like a VTuber thing. Or like a 2D rig of something. Get your ass back here. What? Ong? What is it? Hold on. Oh, if you're wondering, Kursk, the person in chat, he makes some really cool War Thunder shorts, but also he's Ong, the friend I was talking about, who we wanted to make like Let's Plays together. I'm going back. Okay, I'm back to my house now. We will play games today. If no, I'll continue my... What? We're gonna play games in like 10 minutes? I thought we were gonna go gym. The fuck? Ong! Communicate. Games? Not gym? How dare you? Wait, what happened to the stream? Bro, ask Bank, not me. Wait, what? I'm gonna go ask Bank. Keep little guy in final image. I'm gonna hide him away somewhere in the corner so you can't see him, but maybe it will be in the final image. But yeah, I guess I think that's enough for the stream then. You got to hear some of the music, which is great. And I'll have to go and talk to my friends about what the plan is for what we're gonna do next. I thought I was gonna go gym. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream, even though it was very hectic at first, then slowed down, then we had something to eat, and then came back for a little bit of a slower one. But
I hope it was enjoyable, and thank you for all the support, by the way. I appreciate it a lot, and see you in the next one. And watch out for the next video. That's going to be about the conversation between Jakob